Good morning, welcome to this week's video blog for GTG Warzone. Not a great deal out this week, but the couple of things we've got are quite interesting. So I'll start off now with Magic the Gathering. Duels of the Planeswalker decks were released last week. Kinda okay, I guess. But what is interesting is that the PC version of Duels of the Planeswalker comes out this week. I think it's available for download via Steam. And if you do that, they will send you a code, and you can use that code to come into the store that's participating and redeem a free Magic deck. Now these are called half decks. This is the blue, you got red, white, green, and of course black. Now half deck is literally like 30 cards. These are not for advanced players, these are for people new to Magic the card game. Perhaps they've dabbled with it on the PC or seen their friends playing it and want to give it a try. Well, you can use that code to come in to collect your free deck, so it's totally free. And also you get a promo card. Now it's quite nice in this particular instance. It's Nissa Ravane. Now you can't really tell. No, can't make that happen. But that's really nice and shiny. It's a foil Nissa. It does look very nice. It's got a cheeky little M there that looks nice. So overall, for any collector, that's a nice card. But also, Nissa's proving quite popular in tournaments at the moment with the Elf Swarm decks. So there you go. Steam, PC game, Duel of the Planeswalkers. Get your free deck, get your promo card. That is the only way, other than buying them off eBay, to get your promo cards. Next thing is we've had a few restocks. Yu-Gi-Oh guys, Twilight's in. We've got Raging Battles as well, and there's something else. I think Crossroads of Chaos is back in too. Shining Darkness, as I mentioned a couple of blogs ago, and was probably the first to mention, will not be out until July now. They're doing a complete reprint, so we expect to see that sometime beginning to mid-July. As far as store news goes, next week is World Free RPG Day. This is quite a cool thing. If your local store is not involved in this, then you need to get them to be involved in this, because it helps bring RPGs to the fore. We have a lot of fun with D&D encounters on a Wednesday here at GTG Warzone. What they're going to do, or what we're going to do, is on Saturday, players will be invited to take part in any number of scenarios that we've got for different games. And each of the publishers of the sort of big RPGs have sent us mini scenarios or intro kits. This is Master of the Fallen Fortress for Pathfinder, probably the most popular RPG in a D&D style, the old D&D style. We've got Under the Rose, Exalted, and I believe our GM Dan is going to be running that one for us. Legend of the Five Rings. This is an RPG I've never tasted, but I'd like to give it a go, so it might be an ideal time in the following weekend on the 19th for me to get a go at that. Of course, D&D. What RPG Day would be complete without the Grand Master itself? D&D Blood Sand Arena, I think generally is just going to be a big kick-off in the middle of a sandy place. But that's going to be run most likely by GM Noodle or maybe GM Ben, let's see. I'm particularly excited about this one. I've followed the Warhammer roleplay games with interest, but they've not really caught my attention. Rogue Trader didn't do it for me. Dark Heresy certainly didn't do it for me. But this one, Deathwatch, I think this is going to be the big one. This is an RPG based on the actual Space Marines, so you play an elite unit of Space Marines from all the different factions. And this is the first I've seen of those rules. It's called Final Sanction, and it's got pre-generated characters in there such as Space Wolves, Dark Angels, Blood Angels, and will hopefully give us a taste of what's to come soon with the Deathwatch RPG. It's going to hit pretty soon. So there you go. There's not just those. There's Call of Cthulhu. There's Horn World. There's lots of other RPGs. We just got to make sure we've got GMs to run them all, or at least make a good job of the few that we're going to run. And that's June the 19th. Every player that takes part gets a chance to take one of the intro kits home with them as well. And we've a few other goodies and surprises that we're going to send out too. So this is for people only at our store, I'm afraid, folks. Again, if you've got a local store that considers itself right up there with the gaming and RPG hobby, then they should be running this day for you. So get on at them, get them to give you a table at the very least where you can sit and run these games through the day. Unfortunately, I don't have much more today. Next week we do see some new releases. Hopefully we'll get Eldrazi back in as well. That print's just heading its way to our distributors as I speak. And we've got something else to look forward to. Yeah, of course, Yu-Gi-Oh! Gold Series 3. If you check out the video blog next week, I hope, fingers crossed, that I'll be opening one of the Gold Series packs on the video blog, and you can see what we get in there. Other than that, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Bye for now.